I'm live. Hello, y'all. Hello, over Bins Over Acres and Shelly. Hello, hello. Lee has been over helping Buddy move his mom move her stuff. They just got her up here a little while ago, and he went over to help move her stuff. He is coming in. Thank you, Kathy. He is coming in right now. I just saw him pull up. So he will be here in a minute. He will have to rush in and rush around and get settled. I went ahead and got his chair over here. It's usually not a second chair over here. We pull it over every time. So I got his chair. I'll move over when he gets in here. Hey, Mama Z. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're doing good. The dog is, of course, going to bark at him. So anyway, hopefully some people will move on in here in a minute. We have a few. Come on in, Lee. So I have a list of things to talk about, and I'm getting there. Doc was happy with my 2-week checkup. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. And let's see. All right. Kathy got my message. So, I don't know. I know everybody's busy, and I guess Buddy and Lippy didn't come on. I couldn't find them. I guess I didn't see that they didn't come on. Lee said no. I didn't see where they'd posted a message that they wasn't coming on, so I start looking, and then I got on another live watching somebody, and never did go back and look. But I assumed they weren't because Lee was over there helping move Mama in. Buddy's mama, Miss Nanny Joyce. I couldn't get it out. Hey, Allison. Hey, there's Lippy there.
I got to hug her before you did. Slide over, woman.
Okay. All right.
So, I'm still nasty, y'all.
Okay.
But
you're always nasty. We don't care. Oh, that's going the wrong way.
I'm not nasty.
Let me get this. All right. Let's see. There's Lana. Hey, Lana. They had a community post. Well, I didn't see it. I looked and couldn't find one. Okay. I was talking about, Libby, I was talking about whether or not y'all went live. I couldn't find you, but I didn't see where you had told you wasn't. But Shelly said you had a community post. I just didn't see it. Okay. Thank you, Kathy. Yep. Kathy got my message. Thank you.
They've been too busy.
Let's see. I hadn't said hi to somebody. I saw somebody.
Well, hey, somebody.
Hedgehogs Homestead. Hello, Mary Beth. Jen. Hey, Jen. Hot mess on a mission. Let's see. Anybody else? Okay, we got everybody.
We got everybody.
Yep.
All right, we got everybody.
You look much more relaxed. I absolutely am, and I can tell you one reason why. I'm going to share some good news. We got phones going off everywhere. Sorry, y'all.
Oh. Well, that's Buddy talking.
I had some really good news.
Right before I got here, so.
Yes, we've been in a U-Haul truck all day.
What it's about.
There's Dave, Southern Ohio Prepping, and 6 Acres Farm. Hello. So my good news, I told some of my good news on my Thursday live. So some of y'all already know this.
Good
but
news.
Talking about my mom, went in the nursing home, and she got out of the quarantine and got moved into a room and with a roommate. And a couple of the nurses was hoping she would get in the room with Miss Walker. But I didn't realize who they were talking about until we got down there to the room and was getting her moved in. And I looked over, and it was a lady that we have went to church with. A lady we used to go to church with, and I didn't really even know she was in a nursing home. But I looked over, and I said, "Hey, how are you doing?" And she's a talker. She talks all the time. I said, "Well, my mom won't be lonely, but she might get a headache." She talks all the time. But she has been kind of taking care of my mom. and watching after.
Never mind.
What?
Go ahead, tell your story, because me and Lippy was talking about headaches a while ago.
So she's been kind of helping take care of her and stuff. And my daughter went there the next day, and my mom was in the cafeteria playing bingo with them. And she was like, what? She took a picture and sent it to all of us. And my mom was, yeah, they're playing bingo. Mm-hmm. And so I said, I don't think she would mind me sharing this, but I have to. I don't think she would mind. I'm going to share this because it's just a beautiful thing to me. There she is playing bingo. And she looks happy. And I was just tickled to death, y'all, that she got such a good roommate and she was up there playing bingo. Well, I went out there today and they were telling me that she'd played several games. She has gone to several games. And, you know,
Hello,
so it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And yes, it's a huge relief. So if I look like I feel better, I sure do. It was a answer to prayer, much prayer. And, you know, sometimes the Lord gives us more than we could even imagine. We pray about things and then sometimes we get more than we could have imagined that could happen. And that's one of those times because I was just tickled to death.
He always does that.
She got a good Christian lady as a roommate that and she talks loud too. My mom's hard of hearing and we have to talk real loud. And Lana, it's Judy Walker. Judy Walker. I don't know if I said Walker a while ago. I might have said something else. When they was wanting to put her, like some of the nurses was like, Walker. Did I say Miss Walker?
Yeah. I think you did.
Some of the nurses was like, oh, I hope she gets in the room with Miss Walker. And I didn't know who they were talking about until I walked in and saw her. And it was Judy Walker. I'm sure you know her too. She talks and she talks loud. So it was good. It's a good thing. Anyway, hey buddy, Christy Betts. Anybody else I missed? Mr. Willie.
Work for Teresa because I'm still here. Well, Mr. Willie, I hate to say this, but a while ago, whenever you messaged Lippy and she asked you about your hairstyle, whenever she turned back around to me, she had an evil laugh in her.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. So
anyway,
just joking.
That's probably the only thing that went right, but that's okay. That was my biggest stress level, my biggest thing that was weighing on my mind.
That was a big
and
stress.
I feel like,
and I'm glad
she lived in Wycliffe.
Yes, off.
Lana. Yes, Lana. She lived in Wycliffe. She lived somewhere. She lived somewhere around the church there because she told us that she walked to church. She lived somewhere there around the church. So that would be right there close to you.
Actually, somewhere Mr. There. Willie, truth be known, I was the one who told her to ask you that.
Hey, Nanny Joyce.
I wanted to aggravate you.
Hey, Nanny Joyce. I can't wait to get over and meet you.
Sweet woman. Very sweet woman.
Okay, let's see. I need to shout out our members real quick. Shelly on Pine Tree Hill is a member. Mama Z is a member, and she has a live cooking show. I'm assuming Papa Z is still doing that for her right now. She has a live cooking show on Saturday mornings at 9:30. Let's see. Anybody else? Mama Z and Shelly. Okay. Going down through. All right. We're getting back to where we need to be here. All right. There's Bub at Getting Started on Homesteading. Hello, good looking, and you too, Teresa.
Who said that?
Bub.
Oh, yeah. Look at this section here.
Mr. Willie. I've not been able to be nice yet. I'm trying hard. I think I remember seeing her. We are not going live this week. Oh, okay. Mama Z will not be live in the morning. Okay. I don't blame you. I know you're down with your knee and he was having to fill in. So that's weird. I'm not showing. I don't know what you mean, Kathy. Oh, you're not showing green. Oh, Kathy is a member. Kathy is a member, but she's not showing green right now. I don't know.
You didn't pay your green taxes.
Somebody else done that. Somebody else that comes on here all the time that happened to, and I forgot what happened. They forgot to switch over to they had a new account or something and forgot to change it. I don't remember. My green beans are done. Have enough to have a few meals.
That almost got me started.
Are
on
you
something
sowing anything for fall? Are we sowing anything for fall? We will do cabbage for sure for fall.
And turnips.
Turnips and turnip greens, yeah. What else do we use? Usually we do a second planting of green beans, but we didn't. We've got so many green beans we don't need anymore.
Yeah, I'm actually going to have to go
They need
up
to
there
be
in the
picked
morning
right now.
and pick a bunch.
We really didn't need green beans, but we just have it
Just
done
so
it
you know,
anyway.
Lippy,
And
you're probably going to have a bunch
yeah,
of
but then Lippy needs to come get some. Resowing. We usually resow. We second sowing of green beans and what else? Maybe sometimes okra.
Probably.
I can't think of what else that we usually do a second.
Usually green beans and
okra. No.
Yeah, it's too late for another second.
I don't remember.
Of okra.
Well, anyway.
But normally we would.
Normally we do, but we just didn't. We're gonna do. We'll do cabbage and
steady
turnip greens. It was me. I had to change the accounts. Mama Z. Okay. Let's see. I don't know, Kathy. I had to check into that. Gotta go. Catch you later. Okay. Hedgehog's Homestead. All right. Let's get back down here to the bottom.
Bandana Grandma.
Meredith, 4 Mile Creek Farm. Hello.
Bandana Grandma come in.
And Bandana Grandma. I have very little green beans in the pantry. I haven't figured out how to grow them here. They don't like me. Ours do great. And we have a lot canned already. So if we get Lippy and Buddy all they want, and then there'll be more, I'm sure. I'm sure you can get some too. Sunburnt. Kathy's sunburnt. Okay, let's see.
I wonder why. You're in the Sunshine State.
So my granddaughter brought me some pickled squash from, she was in a tournament, a softball tournament in Pigeon Forge. And it was a world, I forgot what they call it, a world
series.
World Series of softball. And there was all over the country, 34 teams.
It ain't really the World Series.
All over the country, whatever. But 34
across North America.
teams, 34 teams. And
what in the heck are you drinking over there?
I will tell in a minute. 34 teams, and her
grief.
Her
you can't
team.
Even talk right.
I can't because you keep interrupting me. Her team came in runner-up, second place, runner-up. So that was pretty good for 34 teams all over the country. I think the team that won was from. It started with the A, so it was either Arkansas or Alabama, and I can't remember which one. Arkansas or Alabama won.
Now, Bub, did you get swamp ass or swamp ass? Who did you swap ass with?
Oh, my goodness.
Is what I want to know.
Let's see. Lee, what do you do for moles? My dad would chase them with a pitchfork. I'm like, I don't have time for that. We don't know because we have moles too. So we probably can't tell you.
Well, I can tell you what
catch,
not to do.
The cats catch some of them.
But
not all of them.
A couple of years ago, we had them out in the front yard. They were so bad, it almost looked like the whole ground was tilled. And I thought, you know what? I'm fixing to drown these little bastards.
I just shook the table.
And I found a hole that they went down, and I stuck a garden hose in there, and I turned it on, and I walked away because I was going to drown them out. Well, I forgot about the garden hose in there until that night. And then I walked out across the yard, and I stepped out there, and I sunk down to almost my knee, and it looked like Old Faithful come up in front of me with a geyser. So don't try to drown them because it does not work.
So they managed to catch 2 raccoons.
Because after I turned it off,
trap, I'm happy to have them gone.
It took about 10 days to dry out, and they were still there. They run. Evidently, you can't drown them. So
the squash, the pickled squash. My granddaughter bought him a shirt. She bought me this in Pigeon Forge. It says squash pickles. And they were delicious, y'all. It's kind of like, they're kind of like bread and butter pickles. They're kind of sweet and sour like. And they were so good, and they're crispy. They're real crispy. I'm not sure how they got the crispy. We talked about this on my Thursday Live.
Alum.
And they've got alum in them, but I put
everything crispy.
I put alum in my pickles, and they don't always stay crispy.
It draws it. You ain't putting enough in
I
there.
know what you put in there that makes them crispy, but mine don't always. And I didn't figure squash would do that good, but evidently it does. My cat catches them, yeah. It is exciting to get rid of the pumpkin destroyers. Dad shot at the ground a few times, scared the jeebies out of me. Sweet girl to bring y'all back again. She is sweet. She is a good girl. She's a good girl. And they won, like I said, runner-up out of 35. Got a ring. They got a big old ring like the NFL.
Well, Kathy,
gets.
How you get rid of squirrels is
here you go.
Shoot them, skin them, eat them.
She needs a BB gun. I'm sure they was processed with lime. I don't know. It doesn't say lime on the label. The label has, I forgot what all. Squash, onions, vinegar, pure cane sugar, salt, mustard seed, alum, and spices, and polysorbate 80. I don't know what polysorbate 80 is, but they are good, and I ate them because my granddaughter got them for me. They were really good, y'all. I would like to learn how to make that, but I didn't. Yeah. I got to make pickles this year if I get enough.
It's hard to get rid of.
Take a hose and connect to the tailpipe of your truck and pump some carbon monoxide in the mole tunnel. I tried to smoke them out, pushed vent holes through
they say they
some of the
lime because threats.
Ah.
Just the process before it came.
Oh. Provide enough air to burn, then start a little fire at one of the tunnel. Maize and smoke was venting through the holes. Pickle crisp, is that the same thing as alum? I don't know, but I have pickle crisp. I don't know if it's the same thing, but I used it last year. And they stayed firm up until the bitter end. Like the last jar I opened was a little soft. And there's been the certain pickles that I have done were softer, didn't stay firm. Some of them did. I have some that do good and then some that didn't. I won't say lime. Oh, it won't show lime because that's done before the process of canning. Okay, you read that. All right. Okay, so what else? the pickled squash. We went to Hicks Rock Farm and saw Holland and Lily last weekend. And it was wonderful, wonderful to see them again. And she was doing really good.
Mm-hmm.
She got up, walked around the yard, walked around the property with us, and we got a buck rabbit to breed with our two. We had two females we've been hanging on to. We had a buck rabbit to breed with that we got from them. And
yeah, I didn't breed with him. So.
that we got to breed. So it was wonderful. It was good to see them. It was a wonderful time.
Mm-hmm.
And
you lose train of thought?
Lost train of thought. Yep.
I'm wondering what in the hell are you drinking over there?
I'm gonna tell in a minute, but I don't know. I'm starting to wonder myself.
So,
it might not be too good of an idea. Maybe we shouldn't be drinking that.
Well, maybe I might want to drink a little bit of it.
If y'all saw the title and the description, you know what I'm talking about. But geez.
She can't have a train of thought for nothing right now.
Dave, I didn't know that. Dave at Southern Ohio Prepping will not be live tonight. I didn't know that. I didn't see that. If you put that out, I didn't see it. Okay. There's Julie. Hey, Julie. Heaven's Essential. She's a member. What's the temp been like up there? 98 here today with a feel. 106. It's been really hot here. Today was a little bit better, but
that's
not much.
about what it was here yesterday.
The last few days, yeah, the last few days has been really bad.
Before today.
But now it's supposed to start cooling down tonight.
Yeah. No, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, they pushed
supposed
it
to start
back.
Cooling down a little bit, so that's awesome.
So
we need it because I did get out in my garden a little bit early in the morning a couple of times, but man, you can't up during the day hardly. It just
she might have, Mr.
too
Willie.
much for me.
I don't know.
What?
Or she drank too much wild lettuce.
Too much wild
One of the two. I don't know, but something got her all. Might be a good thing, though.
Whatever. I'm just feeling better, maybe. Except for my car. My car's still.
I know you're feeling better. Oh, yeah, buddy sent the thing home with me.
My car's still on the blink.
So we can get them.
I can't believe y'all are getting heat like the Gulf Coast states do. It's been bad, yeah.
We do every year.
It's humid here too. When it gets hot here, it's humid. It's hard to breathe. It's humid. That's what I can't stand.
Yeah, we get it here every year.
Mom and Dad were getting up to a feel like of 119. Oh my gosh. Kathy said, be good. I'm good. How have you been? Oh, talking to each other. 105 here today. Hey, Drops. So what else? Okay, another thing I told on my live Thursday about my dad was some really exciting news I found out about my dad. My dad was a big ginseng hunter. He hunted ginseng and yellow root and blood root and dried them and sold them.
And golden seal.
And golden seal. That was the other one I was trying to think of.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't think of it Thursday.
And Mullen.
But anyway, he dried all that and sold it. They have different regulations now. This was 30 years ago or more. But he dried it and sold it to an older woman that lived up around Murray. And they have a lot of different regulations now. It's harder to just go hunt it and sell it.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, so
yes, it is.
He hunted a lot down around. We lived in Hickman County, which is 2 counties over, and he hunted a lot on the Columbus Bluffs down there. And somebody called my daughter the other day and told her that my dad still held the record for the biggest knob or whatever you call it, root of ginseng in Western Kentucky. So we thought that was pretty exciting. And I didn't know that. But now he died in 2000.
I think it was before that.
What?
When your dad passed.
He died in 2000?
I think it was before that.
No.
I think so.
So, and it was several years.
With DC Trial in 2000.
It was several years before that. Well, if it was, it might have been 99, but it was right there at 2000.
Oh, I don't know.
It might have been 99, y'all. He might have died right before 2000.
I'll let you go. I don't remember.
Anyway.
I guess it fuzzy time for me.
Every time's a fuzzy time for you.
Okay, go ahead. Tell it.
I don't know. I lost train of thought again now. See?
No. I'm sorry.
He died around 2000. So that was 21 years ago, and it was several years before that but since he had been hunting any of that. Mm-hmm. So that many years since anybody found as big of a piece of ginseng as he had found around here. So anyway, we thought that was pretty cool. And I thought it was pretty cool that they've got a record of that somewhere. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so, that is cool, though. Nanny says she cooked her breakfast every morning in Texas on the sidewalk. Well, she could have done that up here yesterday morning.
I bet she could have done that. That humidity took some getting used to. Texas heat is baking, but the humidity is not as bad unless you're by the Gulf. I got married in 99. Does that count as dying? Oh, man. I bet so. I'm sure she's much cooler now.
Mr.
Teresa
Willie
needs to stop hanging out with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, you need to stop hanging out with him.
Oh, man. Lost my daddy in 94. Still miss him. Oh, I do too. Me and my daddy was close. We got a big old fly, y'all. Sorry if you see it.
Yeah, I'm fixing to eat his ass.
We do something with him. That's how hot it is in Texas. Yeah. Who needs a solar oven when you've got the southern heat? The flying bugs are bad this year. I hadn't even thought about putting nothing up here. All right. Can get real humid and hot too, by the way. It's not just on the coast. Bite your tongue. I love heat. She said it's nice here.
It's protein, Christy. Protein.
So
that's all it is.
She's saying it's better here than it was down there. Nanny Joyce is saying it's better here than it was down there.
Oh, yeah. She told me that a while ago.
Did Teresa cook tonight? Yes, I did, but he just got home, so he hasn't ate any yet. But I made fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Shut up and get that fly. That fly's driving me nuts.
Well, that fly's probably been over there on my chicken, so I need to get him too.
I done put chicken in the refrigerator. You're too late.
So now I'm going to be eating cold fried
Hello,
chicken.
Glenn. How to garden? It can get hot enough to cook an egg in Texas. Heck no, it's not just on the coast. It's better up on the farm, but yeah, it's all over Texas. I'm sure. Yeah. Let's see. What else we got?
Mr. Willie says it's going to snow. Well, if it snows right now, Mr. Willie, we know the hell froze over. Plain and simple.
Okay.
It may be a bad winter. Maybe a lot of snow. But I don't think it's going to snow right now.
Yeah, that's probably like one of my favorite meals. I love fried chicken. And fried chicken with green beans and mashed potatoes. The only thing that could have been better would have been some biscuits and gravy, but I'm trying to be good. and not have too many carbs. And biscuits and gravy would have been a lot of too many carbs. So I didn't do it. But man, that'd be my favorite meal. I made scalloped potatoes with bacon and ham and cheese, homegrown green beans, and sliced maters. Yep. That sounds
Well,
good.
you could have left the maters out. You had me
Just
with
knew
the
it.
scalloped
You
potatoes with
spooked
bacon
it.
and ham and
Government
cheese
brother control. Just fly.
and the green beans, but
Hey,
you lost
Keith.
me at the sliced maters.
There's Keith. Hey, Keith. Hadn't seen Keith lately. Keith Winslet. I've been gone so long, Lee has grown his hair back. Blue cup.
I don't know
Blue
about
cup.
all that. He definitely ain't grown back.
Get a fly shotgun, Lee. I'm fixing to get a fly swatter. It was 80
If you
here
hit me
in
with a fly
Central
swatter
Ohio.
again,
Finally,
like you did last night,
finally
we're
not
going to
hot.
fight.
Yeah. Nancy, our treasured home, said it was 80 here. That's what we're supposed to start getting, some better temperatures after tomorrow night. So he is lying. He had a 5-course meal. Somebody's lying. Had a 5-course meal.
I get Keith.
I love tamales.
I hope everything's going a lot better.
Been in the
for
hospital
you.
again. Dang, I didn't know that.
I hope things get going better for you.
Who said they had Nate? That she's talking about. It says he is lying. He had a 5-course meal. Did you have a 5-course meal?
No.
Somebody did. I don't know who.
I didn't eat nothing over there.
Mm-hmm. I was looking to see if Buddy said he had Nate, but I don't see Buddy saying he had Nate. I don't know. Anyway.
No, she's probably lying and
there is a good shop down here where we get them.
Messing with you, saying that I ain't ate.
President Lee,
saying that I
President
have
Lee never told a lie. That's a lie.
No, I ain't never told a lie.
That's a lie. Right there. No. Hey, Dawn Goss. Need this? Uh-oh. She needs this.
I don't even fudge on a lie or the truth. I tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I think we need to have Lee do a tomato challenge. A great big one. A great big one.
Let's say I did, but not. I do a great big green one, fried up. But this damn fly is going to die. Yeah,
he needs to. That's driving me crazy. We got a big old fly, y'all. I don't know what. Oh, I have bad news for you.
Do you?
Yeah.
What's that?
All my towels under the sink, my towels and dish towels under the sink was all soaking wet a while ago. I had to pull them all out of there, and I put down a fresh big towel. But everything under the sink was soaking wet. I don't know. Just letting you know. I hadn't forgot to tell you yet because you just came in. Sorry, y'all. We're just talking amongst ourselves over here. If President Lee never lied, he'd be in Congress. What about cantaloupe? What about cantaloupe?
That's no to the hell no, buddy.
He don't like cantaloupe.
So I guess.
I bet Teresa can't go a month without hitting President Lee.
Nope. She hit me with a fly swat about 4 times.
Gosh, Keith, I hope you're doing better, and I hope that I don't know. Was it your heart again? I sure didn't know that, and I sure hate that. And I just don't think if I'd have thought and realized I hadn't seen you lately, I'd have hollered at you and asked what's going on.
That ain't
hey, Suze. Hey, Suze. Hey,
with his fried green tomatoes. I'll take that challenge. But
it's okay. I do the same thing with my kids. It's called physical therapy. Okay. All right.
So guess what I'm fixing to have to do as soon as we get off?
Yeah, check the sink.
Yeah. I still ain't gonna get to eat. till after I check that out.
You
because
could
that's
eat
gonna drive
first
me
and
nuts.
then do that.
Not if there's a freaking water leak.
Well, I don't guess it's a horrible water leak, or it'd have been worse than that. But all them towels were wet. It's a good thing there was towels down there, right?
I wish y'all'd look at that pretty little thing.
It's
It
driving me
took
nuts.
That's my friend now.
Um,
It landed on my glasses.
Okay, so we better talk about our wild foraging for tonight is blackberry leaf. Instead of blackberries, it's blackberry leaf. And blackberries, I didn't know. We all eat blackberries. I'm sure most all of y'all have had wild blackberries. Wild blackberries grow wild all over around here.
I can't eat them. They make me irregular.
And we probably have all ate some and had some. Good old blackberry cobbler Grandma used to make, and I've made them. I've made several blackberry cobblers. So we always do the blackberries, and I came across something that was talking about how good they are for you. And I got to looking that up and found Blackberry Leaf Tea. And it's the same thing. It's just the blackberry leaves, and the blackberries are just as good for you. And the blackberry leaf tea, you can dry them or have them fresh, and put them in hot water for let it steep in hot water for 10 minutes, and then put you a sweetener in there and drink it, honey or something. And so I got to seeing this and looking it up, and I was shocked at all the things, at all the benefits of blackberry leaf tea. And that is what I'm drinking tonight. Now, I did, because the blackberry leaf tea didn't have a lot of flavor. I had tried it a couple of days ago, and there was not much flavor to it. It is very good for you, but there wasn't much flavor to it. So I've been putting other stuff in with it and just adding the blackberry leaf in with it. Tonight I have some of Miss Lippy's tea blend, the Trinity blend that has hibiscus in it. That's what I have in here is some of Lippy's Trinity tea blend with the blackberry.
So we need to figure out if it's the blackberry leaves or the hibiscus.
What you put in that tea, Lippy?
It's got you so.
It's good.
That's what it is.
It's really good.
That's what it
is.
is.
The flavor is probably more of Lippy stuff than the blackberry leaf, because it didn't have that much flavor. So you could make the tea and add a tea bag of your choice, or some other herbs and things of your choice, and add a little blackberry, because here's the benefits of blackberry.
So here's the thing, though.
What?
If you want to be like Teresa tonight,
hey,
happy and
if you want to be
everything,
happy,
and be like her and Lippy most of the time, drink Lippy's tea
with some blackberry leaf in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe there was something that cut before I. No, that's not it, y'all. I'm just have had a big relief with my mom, and making some other decisions that I think are going to be good, maybe with my car and different things. And anyway, I've just had a big relief, and the Lord, God makes us medicine. Listen, that was one big thing. I hadn't even thought about that. One big thing was I prayed. I have been praying hard.
I'm going to try me some of this hibiscus tea.
Praying. That makes all the difference in the world. The happiness is probably more that than anything else, because I have been praying hard about all of the things and about how I handle things. I wasn't handling some things well, and I start praying about how I handle them. And
Lippy said, "Oh no, I gave you Mr. Willie tea. Stop drinking it."
That's funny. Okay, let's go over. You watch and see and read some of the chat while I get ready to do this.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to tell some of the benefits of Blackberry Leaf Tea. Blackberry Leaf Tea is good for sore throats. Keep that in mind. Sore throats, sore gums, mouth ulcers. It's high in vitamin C, tannins, and flavonoids. Let me get on down here. Flavonoids. I don't know.
What the hell's a flavonoid?
It's a good thing for you. Something good for you.
So y'all heard that here live. Flavonoids are good for you.
It is good for the relief of diarrhea. So there's two major things: sore throats and diarrhea. It's good for both of those. Gastrointestinal inflammation, which is pretty much diarrhea, I guess, but soothes your stomach. Let's put it that way. It can soothe your stomach. It's good for, any stomach ailments, diarrhea and all that, and for your throat. And what else? There was some other stuff I saw I'm not coming up with right now.
Yeah, you're probably right, Mr. Willie. Because Teresa tried that for years.
It is packed
in the tanning beds. She still ain't done it.
Packed with antioxidants and bacteria fighting properties. So there you go. Blackberry leaf tea. Just break off some blackberry leaves and throw them in with some other, it could be just a tea bag or any kind of, whatever kind of tea bag you have or whatever, I'm going to do a video.
Mr. Willie said that if you keep doing that with the blackberry leaves, you'll turn black.
Whatever. I'm going to do a video for this one of different teas. So I'm going to go out and find a lot of different things all over my yard, wild, that you could put in a tea for the video. I didn't do the video ahead because I've had so much going on. Oh, I hope you got him. I think you did. I think I felt him hit me. No, there he is. You scared him and he hit me. There he is.
Well, yeah, I scared him. You seen these guns I got on me.
The video for the blackberry leaf tea will be Sunday, like I was doing before. Now, I'm going to start doing the video ahead and then talking about it, but I didn't get it done this week. So I'll do it Sunday, and I'm going to tell all other different kinds of things you could put in your tea with your blackberry leaf and the benefits. So that'll be our next video. Will be Sunday about teas. Making teas. Wild teas. Wild teas.
That's a good one there, buddy.
Don't eat him, Lee. We have a story next week to tell. Yeah, I told that on my. I didn't tell your story. I said
told Mr.
they've
Willie,
got a story to tell.
Buddy told Mr. Willie, dodge the pins. That is the key.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me show my blackberry leaf.
And then I said, what I did about the blackberry leaf is going to turn your ass black. He said, yep, President Lee. So you keep on doing that.
So now let me show you what I got. This is a piece.
You need to read my comment. I just read it to her.
He just read it. I wonder if you could mix it with elderberry. Absolutely. Yes, you could mix it with elderberry. That'd be great. That'd be a great tea.
Yeah, you can mix it with anything.
Now, this is the one that had the blueberries on it.
The blueberries?
The blackberries. See, it had the blackberries down here. The leaves were getting kind of spotted and yucky looking on those. But then I looked over and at the new growth. This is probably where you want to get your leaves, is the new growth. The leaves are very nice on the new growth. Like the old elderberry bushes are kind of woody. And
that ain't elderberry. It's blackberry.
Blackberry.
Okay. I'm trying some of this shit tonight. I guarantee you I'm going to try some of this.
Don't get this. Don't get this.
If it's going to do this to you.
Don't drink this, y'all. This is not good for you. Don't drink it.
I don't know if it's her damn chamomile or what the hell was it? Cauliflower or whatever it was that Lippy gave you. Chamomile, cauliflower.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The tea.
The hibiscus.
Oh, hibiscus.
Lord have mercy. Okay, so
Oh,
anyway.
this shit's going south.
Anyway, if you get off of the old piece of the bush that's woody, you get some yucky looking little leaves, maybe, you know. But if you look for a new growth shooting out, you'll get some nice, good leaves to put in there. Now, they're prickly. You know, they're all prickly. They got prickles all over them, and they've got prickles on the back of the leaves. So I just kind of took the leaves and pinched them off and dropped them down in my hot water. I have a little teapot, and I dropped leaves like this, like pulled them off, dropped them down in my teapot.
All right, Keith.
And then put my other stuff with it.
Take care of yourself. Keep us informed on
yes, keep us informed, Keith.
Damn.
Keep us informed, Keith. We'd like to know, and we'll be praying for you. And yeah, happiness is contagious. Are you sure she hasn't been drinking? No, this is all I've been drinking.
That's the reason why I've got to try this crap. I'm going to tell you right now, I've got to. Anyway,
it's really good for you. We think. I'm starting to wonder.
Well, she's the guinea pig, I guess. Is it good for beer squirts?
Oh,
oh, I don't know about all that, bub. I think about the only thing good for them is stop drinking the beer.
Anyway, so you could mix this.
Man.
You could go out, and I know you know where there's some wild blackberries. I bet everybody on here knows where there's some wild blackberries. Go cut you off some leaves. You could even dry it. You don't have to use it right now.
Make sure that they have not been sprayed with anything.
Yeah.
We know these ain't been sprayed with nothing.
These are on our property. We don't spray. We know they're not sprayed. So, but go get you some. Break off your leaves. More potent. You could dry your leaves and have them with your dried tea and add them in with your dried tea blend. And they are good for you. And so from what I understand, the blackberries are just as good for you. And I really didn't know that. I knew blackberries were good for you, you know, like any fruit, you know, different fruits. But
I'm trying to.
Apparently they're better for you than I realized. What are you doing?
Oh, there it goes. Mr. Willie wanted me to read something. If President Lee tried this, he may lose his job because he will fail the drug test at work. Very possible.
No.
Probably wouldn't. No.
Does it have to be wild? Now, I don't know. It doesn't have to be wild. I only said that because we kind of do the foraging wild thing.
We're country
and
girl.
We have them wild here. But no, it does not have to be wild. Just blackberries are good for you. Blackberry leaf tea is good for you. They sell blackberry leaf tea in like tea bags, and I'm sure it's got something else with it because it doesn't really have much flavor. So I'm sure if you bought blackberry leaf tea, I bet it's got some black tea or something with it, just some plain old black tea or some other herbal teas or something with it, because it wouldn't just be just that dried, would be no flavor. But it's good to add for all the benefits. So, and it said lots of vitamin C. So another source of vitamin C. I'm leaving y'all with Nanny and Buddy.
You got to go finish
up setting her up for the night. All right, Lippy. See you later. Lippy. And I'm so glad. I can't wait to meet Nanny Joyce. I have blackberries growing everywhere. This is fantastic information. Yeah, and like I said, for
Her little dog
diarrhea,
is
for
precious,
sore
too.
throat, that was a good one to remember, is that it's good for sore
And
throat.
that's her name, Precious.
So go ahead and get you some and get it dried so that you have it before everything dies out in the late fall. Y'all, please keep us on your prayers. Leaving in the morning for Nashville. Hope they will agree to do the surgery. Well, I hope so. Yes, we've been praying for Andy. So, and let us know what you need. Let us know what's going on.
You need to quit peeing on your blackberries. If you're going to be
would this be safe
making
for
a
kids?
tea out of the
yeah.
leaves.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely say it's safe for kids. And,
well, yeah, I mean, it's natural.
And you could,
but
like I said, you could put it with regular tea. Just get you a regular tea bag and put some in it, and just have hot tea. Anything you would do with hot tea, you can add some of this in with to make it that much more healthy and do the things it does.
But since she said
no,
that,
they don't have to be wild.
I want to ask this for everybody to keep my cousin Renee in prayers too. She's not doing too good right now.
What's
after
wrong?
her surgery.
Oh, what'd she have?
Her pancreas taken out.
Oh,
and they had to put her on a ventilator.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. I did not know that.
Put her on a ventilator 2 days ago.
Okay. This is the tail light zone where Teresa is acting odd and President Lee is acting normal. You swap cups with me.
No. What in the hell I got in my cup that make you act like that?
Mama gave it to us when we was kids. Oh, Mary Beth Smith said Mama gave it to us when we were kids. So, the Blackberry Leaf Tea, I assume is what you're talking about. That's awesome. Going to grab a bunch tomorrow to start drying. Yes, absolutely. Pancreas and liver issues, never a good thing.
No.
You're so welcome, country girl. And y'all be sure and pray for Andy. I think everybody on here knows who I'm talking about. Country girl, CG, and Andy. And Andy has some
issues
blockage
going on again.
I must say it wrong, CG. Blockage in his stent for his pancreas, something like that. And he's going to have surgery, and he has to go to Nashville to have it done. And she's going to go with him and stay there. And they need lots of prayers and help if you can help out, because she's going to go stay there with him, and they'll have to have travel money and such. So if you can help out some, help out. But definitely say a prayer.
For Kentucky.
I know what she's going through will definitely lift her and your family up. Let's see, where are we at?
Very possible, Mr. Willie.
Hey, Linda Chandler. I just saw Linda Chandler on another channel a while ago.
If it does, what in the heck it's done to Teresa right here? I'm fixing to try this all the time.
Linda was over on Mike Reed Outdoors on a live the same time I was. I saw her over there and said hi to her. And I won't go into details, but I kind of almost got into it with a troll over there, and I figured he would follow me over here, but he didn't. He hasn't. So but he knew my name. He done went and found my name and called me out by name, and I said, "Get you some." And then I thought, well, that's probably bad.
Yeah,
that's probably a bad idea.
That's a badass Blackberry Leaf Tea. But yes, Mr. Willie, we will definitely keep your friend Cameron Price in prayers too.
Maybe this was sprayed.
I don't know. Either that or it's that chamomile or no hibiscus. whatever.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
you might be allergic to it or
Yeah,
something.
Cameron Price, yes.
Yes, we'll definitely keep
Oh
him.
yeah, the scar tissue. I forgot about that. Scar tissue has
We
closed
will
off the
definitely keep him
entrance
in our
to his
prayers
small
too.
intestine. So we'll have to have major surgery.
Happy
Yeah, I forgot
hibiscus
about that
tea. That's for sure.
Mm-mm. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Very good for all the mucous membranes.
Yeah, she's awful happy.
And blackberry
tonight.
wine. Yes, Mary Beth Smith. Blackberry
I don't
wine.
know what
I
it
didn't
is.
make blackberry wine. You make blackberry leaf wine.
Hell, that might be more like shine to you.
Got to go harvest that chamomile before I get too lazy. All right. See you later, Drops. I hate that people got nothing better to do than make trouble. Mike said, pray for him. Yeah, they were over there being kind of ugly. There was two of them. And here's what, this is a new one, y'all. Listen to this, what these two were doing. There was two trolls over there on Mike Reed Outdoors. And what they were doing, they were saying, they were calling out somebody, like saying so-and-so. They were saying like so-and-so, his name was Robert. They were saying like Robert needs to be removed. He's a troll.
You might need.
And then they were saying like Robert is talking bad and talking ugly and needs to be removed.
If it's a combination.
And I got to looking and Robert wasn't saying anything bad at all. And it took me a minute to figure this out, but these two people is probably the same person with two different names on there, was calling out people saying they were trolls when that person was actually the troll. And that's a new one. I hadn't seen them do that before. But so Mike Reed was like, oh, well, just leave him alone and he'll get his or something. And I finally put on there and said, Robert is not the problem. It's these two. And then one of them come back at me and said something and called me out by name and said, well, Teresa Pearson or something. And I was like, oh, get you some.
I can see that there, Mr. Willie. I can see that.
I have some hibiscus. I need to try it tonight.
I can see that.
Hey, Bama Gardner.
Try the Blackberry Tea.
We may need that at the picnic.
Make you feel like you
let's
floating in the
see.
sky.
I can see it now. All these rappers are going to make songs about Blackberry tea. All right.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Let's see. And where? She was talking to Jen, and I didn't see Jen back on here. She was on here earlier. She's on here somewhere. Anyway, what else? The picnic. Oh, we got 2 minutes, y'all.
Yeah, you better hurry up.
Yep. Just I won't say much.
Fogged up.
If you have not signed up for the picnic, please, please, please go over there to the Heartland Homesteaders Facebook page and sign up on that Eventbrite for the picnic. And let's see what else. All the details for the picnic are over there on the Heartland Homesteaders Facebook page. Go over there, look at the details. Be sure you sign up. I know that it's not set in stone. You can go sign up if you think you're pretty sure you're coming, and that does not obligate you to come. But we need to know if we're going to have way more than we are expecting or way more than we had the last 2 years. We need to know that. So if you think you're coming and it's not set in stone, just because you go over there and sign up don't mean you have to come. But please let us know if you think you're coming. On that Eventbrite, if you don't have Facebook, you can email me. I've had a few people actually email me and tell me.
Andy needs to make sure he takes care of himself before anything else, CG.
Says we are coming no matter what. Usually that's a little, but not much, and it's painful.
How many cups of them you had?
2.
So see, you might ought to cut off at 1. So see, that
You're
there
silly.
you go, Mr. Willie. You got to know your limit. So she might ought to cut off at 1.
You're silly. I'm just relieved and happy.
I know you are not.
Happy because of some relief. My car, I ain't happy about my car still, but that's going to get worked out one way or another.
Oh,
we got one more thing we're going to do to it, and if that don't work out, I'm swapping it. It's done. I done decided. If this one last thing don't work out, we're swapping it. That's it. 5,000 people at the picnic. Oh, Bub.
Yeah, I did see that, Kathy.
Bub, I do have a bunch of seeds I'm going to bring. I'm bringing a whole bunch of sunflower seeds from those sunflowers.
My damn sunflower seeds.
The sunflowers we done a video on of the gigantic sunflowers, and 2 of them had all the 11 heads. We are bringing the seeds that we used to plant those. We still have plenty of. And so we're going to bring sunflower seeds. Maybe it got turned into a toddy.
But he needs to take care of himself.
She said 2.
Before he worries about anything else. What needs to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we know he's stubborn too.
Very, very much.
Yes, the sunflowers. Kathy said those were beautiful. Yes. And we have a great big bag of them. I'm going to put them in little bags and bring them to the picnic. And they are the same seeds that we planted that produced these great big sunflowers we've got. And then 2 of them had these crazy heads all over them.
Look at it like this, Mr.
11
Willie.
heads.
I look at it like this. If she gets high as a kite, she might not beat me tonight.
Whatever.
So, she might be happy.
And Bub Markle him and tell him.
Lovey-dovey to me tonight. Instead of going.
Yeah. Yeah, he came last year after 2 days after having his spleen taken out. Okay, Christy Betts, me either. All right, that's it. That's all we got. Oh, it's 8 o'clock anyway. Yep. Now, yeah, Dave said he wasn't coming on. So at 9, I don't know who else might be on. Maybe there's some other lives. But at 9, Gil at Camp Patton Family Compound comes on. I don't know who else. I don't know who's all coming on anymore. I'm not sure if maybe somebody knows. It's 8:02. Yeah, it's 8:03 here. I got 8:03. But
now you're getting technical.
Shoot. Hush. I can't remember what I was saying. Pete. Does anybody know if Pete's Little Homestead is still coming on? If he is,
I'm going to tell you what. As soon as I get over here, I'm fixing to try me some of this damn Blackberry Leaf Tea.
Hey, Julie, we're trying one more thing with my car, and if it don't work, I'm swapping. He talked me into waiting and trying one more thing. Because I was going to go look at cars, and he said, let's try.
And then if it don't work,
and if that don't work,
then we're probably going to try one more thing.
Yeah. Not seen Pete in a bit. I hadn't either. I didn't think he was coming on because I haven't seen him.
I think he's on the storage wars.
But I mean, I haven't seen any videos. Have you seen videos from him? I hadn't seen any videos or anything from him. Lee, if it's that good, save me some. Yeah, we'll let Lee try it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a happy camper because my mom's doing great.
You're lightweight. You can't.
It was a big relief when you get.
You can't handle
when you get stress up to here, and then you get some relief.
And then you get relief, and then you take something that is a relaxing.
Yeah, I did.
Something. Then you're like,
yeah.
Yep. Go heavy.
Whatever. All right, we're gonna go. The car is not the problem. It's Lippy's voodoo curse. Gosh.
No, it's that damn bucket they brought up here with them.
Oh, anyway. All right. Yeah, it's a big load off my shoulders.
Yeah.
Big load off my shoulders that she's doing great. So,
And
Yeah,
I'm
whatever
glad.
works. Mama Z said whatever works.
I'm
All
so-
right.
Well, it's natural. God made it.
Blackberry leaf, yeah.
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 Anything he makes, you can have.
Yeah.
Peyote.
All right. We're going to go. Thank y'all for being here. And we will have a video out Sunday about the Blackberry Leaf Tea and some other things you can put in tea to go with it and some of the benefits.
And I'm on video. That way, if she's laying out in the yard, I can show y'all what the side effects and stuff is too. So it ain't gonna do that to y'all.
Bye, y'all.
She's just good.